Hey, I'm the Final Anomaly, and today I want to bring you a bit of a different video. Master Duel, it's on its 22nd season and about to hit its 2-year mark in a game that has taken thousands of hours of my life. It has a variety of decks and new cards releasing often, ban list updates to help aid the old decks from being power crept, and I personally really love the game. But all this time, all of these hours, and there's something that continues to remain the same, at least in my opinion. This video may not sit well with some of y'all. It is what it is, so before you sit down, just keep that in mind, because we're going to talk about some things that have been on my mind about this game literally since day one. Since day one that this game is released, and I have put thousands of hours in this game. So, and I've noticed some trends that haven't changed in the last 2 years since this game has been out, or almost 2 years now. And I do want to mention that I absolutely love the game. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I love Master Duel. Obviously, it's taken hours and hours of my life. I have made content on it. I play it on the live streams all the time. So don't get me wrong, just because I'm criticizing the game does not mean I don't enjoy it, doesn't mean I don't love it, doesn't mean I don't recommend you play it. I think we should be able to criticize the stuff we love. That's how things improve. That's how things get better. So I want to lay that out there because I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably since before you were born. And yeah, I did take a long break, but I've been playing it probably since before some of you were born. So just keep that in mind before some of y'all, start maybe defaulting to wanting to say maybe, I'm just a hater, or maybe I'm just salty, conspiracy theory, whatever y'all want to default to for some of y'all when you get back to this. But I honestly want an open conversation. Let me know in the comment section if you totally disagree with me. I want to have a conversation down there. If you dislike the video, dislike it. If you like it, like it. I want to know what everybody else thinks, because it just baffles me. I'm mind blown that I don't see other content creators talking about this, given that I'm pretty sure they also spend thousands or hundreds, if not thousands of hours on this game and haven't noticed the trend yet. And I get it, they might be scared of losing subscribers. They might be scared of having a disliked video, getting ratioed, whatever you want to call it, right? Being labeled, whatever one of the terms that you guys might default to after this video. And whatever, I guess, if we can't speak our mind, especially if we feel pretty sure about it, then what's the point of having a platform, and what's the point of making content? If you're just gonna lie for the likes and the views, and just agree with everybody else so that you don't lose a subscriber base. I don't know. I don't get it. It really does I really am mind blown, or at least the content creators that I check out and I follow and I know and I see. It just blows my mind that they haven't called this game out on its dookie. Haven't called this game out on its bull poop. So let's go ahead and just let me give my 2 cents. I hope y'all can hear me out and prove me wrong. Swayed me to believe something else. I would actually love to. I would love to change my mindset on how I've been feeling about this game since the beginning. Like I said, it's on its 22nd season. It's almost 2 years, and I still happen to feel the same way, see the same trends. But let's talk about it. First things first, the ratios and the odds. I look at the ratios of a deck and what the odds look like at having a specific set of cards in the opening hand. Keep in mind, this isn't a one-time thing. This is something that I've noticed time after time for a very long time. For example, D-Link, the one of Bestials, so the ones that are limited, are always the card of choice to wind up in the opening hand. A 60 card deck that opens hand traps and one of Bestials, and don't get me started on Lubellion, when the odds are completely against them. Again, this is time after time, and the consistency of these cards are incredible. Which brings me to the strongest, most consistent hand trap in Master Duel, Max C. 40, 50, even 60 card decks across different players and various different decks, Max C shows up so often that it's gotten to the point that you are hoping to have the out to Max C when the duel begins. I get it. 3 of in a 40 card deck is around 30% chance of opening. That means there's a 70% chance they shouldn't. Yet the expectation now is that most likely will have it, and you know why that is? Because they will most likely have it. Other things like opening the same card over and over, even though you have it set to 1. It's become such a noticeable thing that I've asked around, and people have a theory that if they set it to 3, then they will be less likely to see it. Now tell me how that sounds. That sounds insane. I'll give you a prime example, and I did this live on stream on Twitch. A total of 13 out of 11 hands, Union Driver was in my opening hand, if not a single copy, but both copies. And I only run 2 copies in a 42 card deck. This was 8 times in a row, and then 4 times in a row after only not seeing it a single time. This wasn't the first time it's happened, and this won't be the last time. Which brings me to my next observation. Aside from D-Link, because they can be fairly consistent, we now live in the era of the most consistent Brickfest 60 card deck abominations. Between the balance of having to use the deck and hand traps, going first and going second, for Master Duel, this is not even an inconvenience. I don't know how to explain it. The decks have just become extremely consistent. There's so much more that I can talk about, like Pot of Extravagance showing up always, even though it's limited to 2 in specific decks, or specific trends in specific decks for specific cards. I'm pretty sure you've noticed them, or I'm pretty sure at least in the back of your mind you've kind of thought it. And so I just kind of wanted to vent a little bit because I'm noticing these things more and more often. It's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of consistent. And again, this is just opinion, observation. None of it is based on fact. I haven't data mined the game. None of that. I haven't done 1,000 duels in a row to test it. I've also had some issues with the coin toss. How I lose most of all the rank up coin tosses. Again, that could be chance. I get it. Most of this can be chance. But the fact that I've lost 18 coin tosses in a row. The other day, we only won 2 coin tosses out of 21. So I lost 19 coin tosses out of 21 matches is ridiculous. Certain things, like there's just certain things that I've noticed that have really just kind of been bugging me about the game. I'll continue to play it. Again, I love it, y'all. I'm not persuading anybody not to play it. On the contrary, play it because it's really fun, and it's Yu-Gi-Oh, and it's my childhood. But I just wanted to kind of make this video, one, to be able to vent, because I've been really frustrated lately at the game. So I love the idea that I can vent to y'all. Y'all can give me some feedback. You know, let me know what y'all think. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. Like the video, dislike the video. Let's be interactive. Let's talk about it. Really excited to see what y'all think and see, you know, who agrees, who doesn't agree. I hope this video didn't rub y'all the wrong way. I just thought, you know, I wanted to vent myself to somebody, and who better than the Yu-Gi-Oh community that is part of this community that we've built. Do just want to mention before we end the video, I did discontinue the Discord. I have my reasons for that. I'm trying to make some power moves here because the channel is really just shriveled up and dying on the vine. And so I'm trying to make it relevant again. Trying to, you know, push it or give it one last push here. So we're going to go at it. But that's going to be it for the video. If y'all think I've missed anything, we can make a part 2 of this video. I know there's a bunch of stuff, but I just don't have the time to go over all of it. If you guys think I've missed some stuff and maybe I recalled it, I can make a part 2. Or maybe we can revisit this down the line. Thank y'all so much. I love every single one of y'all. Thank you for the massive support. If you're new to the channel, please like. If you liked it, dislike if you didn't. Comment, subscribe. If you're still subscribed, make sure, or if you are subscribed, make sure that you're still subscribed. And if you didn't enjoy this video, I appreciate y'all listening. I really do. It means a lot. I'll catch you on the next one.